everybody who is here today, because, there are many things you could have been doing on this beautiful, today is a sunny Saturday. There have been many cold ones. And so when Betty told me, but you know what, this is a very important session, It's about the succession, the next gen, the generational business. And so, so she was like, but I hope you can say something about it. Little did she know that, so for those who don't know me, let me start from the beginning. So my name is Kadri. Actually, my cousin says, don't say your name is Kadri, just say, I am Kadri. I am Kadri. So everybody, when you say your name, it's by far less powerful than saying, I am. Okay. So, I am Kadri, and maybe some of you think I've just landed yesterday, and I'm just, off the red-eye flight, and here I am. I've lived in Kenya for the last 30 years. So this is home. But why this is home is because I'm the middle-born child. You have the middle-born who is out, right? So, my family has a business back at home. And so it's my father and my brother who are running the business. And it was really interesting when we had some of these next generation conversations during the recent trip to Estonia. And the conversation was, so now if my father was to pass away one day, would I step in? And I would say, no, I have nothing to do with that business. I've not been part of it. Only to realize that actually I have, because when I stood up and I'm a founder, I established a manufacturing business in Kenya 24 years ago. And that was actually an offshoot of my father's business. And so, in a sense, yes, part of generational. And when my son went for his studies in Estonia, he actually worked at my father's and my brother's business. So he's the third gen in the business. And he said he picked up a lot from it, and he learned a lot, but now that is not where he is. He picked from it, learned from it, and progressed his own career. But today I'm actually talking to you about another generational business. Let me just see that I get the duplicate is better. Right. But today I'm talking to you about another generational business. And so I'm talking to you about OPIC Digital Learning Environment. And OPIC was started, in a sense, by the oldest and biggest publishing house in Estonia. It's a lady who was a teacher. From teaching, she started to publish books. And now she is the largest publishing house in Estonia. And when she started to look for ways to do digital, because it was 2011, 2012, when a country like Estonia was already very digitally engaged, she was like, we need to have our books digital. And when she was looking around where to go and find these digital tools to convert textbooks into digital, she realized they were not there. But she had a son. And the son had 3 best friends. And her son, together with his 3 best friends, set up an offshoot of the publishing house, and that is OPIC, Digital Learning Environment. And so, in fact, even right now, the ownership of OPIC is still those 4 best friends, plus the mom and her business. So, this is a generational business, and I love the way you talk, and now when you're married, so how about your spouse? So the founder and CEO of OPIC, Antti, who is the second generation, his wife is also in the business. And so it's really a family that really grows and supports one another. And so actually it was quite interesting to listen to Martin's story about the first two pupils. So what most of you don't know, I reached exactly that point. I had two pupils. I was educating my daughter at a homeschool, and I decided it's wrong for her to study alone. And so her best friend was studying together with her. I had a homeschool for 5 years with two pupils. And so in the course of having that homeschool, I came across OPIC. And my daughter was using OPIC, and I was like, why would I only